Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is Rock and Roll Spot coming at you with my review of Solo, a Star Wars story. Overall, I dug it. It's not Empire good by any means, but it's not prequels bad. In fact, it's probably better than the sequel, than episodes 7 and 8 too, as well. At some point, I may actually go back and talk about at least episode 8. Anyway. I liked seeing some of the various locales we hadn't seen before, especially Corellia and Kessel. It was really nice seeing those two. There was I dug the feel. It had a grimy feel that I think works for telling a story concerning characters along the lines of Han Solo, Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, and so on and so forth. There were some really great Easter eggs and name drops. Mentioning of Teräs Käsi. About, I don't know, 20 of us might remember that the video game from the 90s was on PlayStation, Star Wars Masters of Teräs Käsi. You know, it was a nice tip of the hat to all 20 of us. Hearing Boss get mentioned, that was cool. I'm really hoping that maybe future Star Wars story movies involve, you know, maybe characters such as Bosk or Dengar, various other, or the bounty hunters from Empire. Also learning the fate of Aurra Sing, which was one, just nice to know, and two, a nice little nod to, in my eyes, to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. So the cast. Alden Ehrenreich is okay. I'm sure they could have cast someone worse as Han. But I mean, it's when you're being compared, basically being compared to Harrison Ford in one of one of his roles. It's hard to it's hard to be better than that. I think that Ehrenreich's okay. He's not Harrison Ford. There's a meme it's been going around for a while saying that most Star Wars fans would probably be fine with having 70-year-old Harrison Ford playing 20-year-old Han Solo. It was like, yeah, just you don't need to make him look young or nothing. Just have him do read the lines. I'm fine. The rest of the cast, let's see, Woody Harrelson, Emilia Clarke, Paul Bettany. I'm guessing with his name, Joonas Suotamo and Aaron Kellerman. They with their roles, they feel right. I was actually impressed that Woody Harrelson felt right in Star Wars. Hearing he was in it, I was just kind of, Woody Harrelson in a Star Wars movie. Okay, I mean, but I liked his portrayal of Tobias Beckett, a mentor of Han Solo's. Now, I'm definitely going to say this. Donald Glover was amazing as Lando, and quite possibly played the part better than Billy D. Williams did. Now, I did have some disappointments, obviously. I mentioned Dengar earlier. I was hoping with this being about Han Solo's past, maybe we get the accident that led to Dengar's vendetta against Han Solo. But then again, that might not technically even be canonical anymore. But yeah, no Dengar. I wanted to see more of Han as an Imperial. Maybe even as an actual pilot. I was actually kind of bummed that he got kicked out of the flight academy, but c'est la vie. this is kind of a spoiler. The the character in the movie, Enfys Nest, played by Erin Kellyman. She's kind of a pirate leader throughout, and we see various points in the movie. And when she actually unmasks, I was actually expecting her to be someone, a younger version of someone, important within the greater Star Wars universe, but she wasn't. I was like, okay. I was not expecting, that, the person under that helmet to be that, but okay. No Jabba. Jabba gets mentioned by both Beckett and Han, but not, as I recall, not by name, and definitely not visually. We don't see him. Anyways, on to the spoilers. I was surprised to. This is actually probably like one of the biggest spoilers of the movie, so we're going to dive right in the deep end of the spoilers. Darth Maul is the leader of Crimson Dawn, and this what's the word? The crime syndicate that basically Han briefly works for. But yeah, Darth Maul is their leader. That was actually kind of a big surprise. I did not see that coming. I was actually kind of surprised that they didn't just go with Black Sun, but maybe another story movie. The deaths of Rio and Val. Rio was being voiced by Jon Favreau and Val played by Thandie Newton. Those came a bit more sudden than I expected. It was the kind of thing where I didn't expect them to survive the movie, but the way they're played up in the advertising, I was whoa, that's that? Okay. Now I do have some hopes for future Star Wars story movies. Now, first off, the first hope I've got is actually been confirmed as of this past week. Boba Fett movie. I'm actually quite happy about that. Hopefully, we get a Lando movie that would pick up pretty much, just after the end of Solo, and would lead up to the point of, and would end with Lando becoming Bear Administrator of Cloud City. Maybe Obi-Wan would be cool. There are a lot of things that would be cool to see as the Star Wars stories series continues. Anyways, again, overall, I'd say the movie's worth a watch if you like Star Wars, even just passingly. You'll probably enjoy this. It's it's fun, and everyone. It's worth a watch, if nothing else. I'd say it was definitely written to a degree with fans in mind. So that's always a plus too. But the stuff that's in there more for the fans is not the kind of stuff that if you're more of a past more casual fan. It's not the kind of stuff that's going to ruin, it's not going to ruin the movie for you. The way it's just like, oh, okay, that's kind of neat, or maybe, but the Fate of Aurra Sing might have you kind of, huh? But anyway, that's all I got for today. I'm going to try and see about doing put up something new tomorrow or next day. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's like I said, that's it for today. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links to my Facebook and Twitter are, as well as my Patreon, are in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying live long and rock hard.